to NIELIT Calicut. Myself Srijesh from VLSI department of NIELIT Calicut. So today we are going to start our Python programming for 5 days. It's a very small program which takes you through the basics of Python. So this is basically meant for the students of 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. And anybody who is interested in programming in Python can join, of course. So what you will learn by enrolling into this course. This is named as Python Programming for Beginners. It's specifically for beginners. So you get multiple courses in Python. Starting from beginners course, you have very advanced programs available across the net. So here you can see you can learn the core skills, input output methods, math operations, control flow, loops, list and tuples, and 2D graphics, which our course is basically meant only for 10 hours. It's 2 hours per day for 5 days. Okay, so I'll try to cover all the basic things which will enable you to call yourself as a Python programmer, at least a beginner kind of thing. So why you choose this course? Why you choose this course? You are interested in Python programming. That's the basic thing. Okay, so about NIELIT and about me, I will just brief you. NIELIT is National Institute of Electronics and IT. It is pan-India Ministry of Electronics and IT supported organization. It has high-end programs starting from PhD. It has MTechs, it has BTechs, it has diplomas. In Calicut, we have MTechs and PG diploma programs and other skilled projects are there. Skill development programs are there. Many things are there. You can visit NIELIT Calicut web page. It's nielit.gov.in/Calicut. You can visit that and understand about all those things. So about me, I am Srijesh. I have been working in the VLSI domain for last 20 years. I have been with NIELIT Calicut for last 15 years. Python is also very important in VLSI also. So VLSI is nothing but the art of making chips, electronic chips. Okay. So we'll go into this. What you will learn, this already covered in this. So why would I want to learn Python? Python is the foundation course on which you can build. After learning the basics, you can move to web development, robotics, simple game development, anything of your choice, because Python is everywhere now. It's a very simple language which you can easily adapt to. So what all things you will specifically learn in this course, you'll try to write it down. Write text output onto screen, how to get input from the keyboard, how to perform math operations, how to manipulate text data, how to work with list of data, draw 2D graphics using some libraries, very basic rectangles, triangles. Okay, decision making codes, that is obviously if, else, loops kind of things, codes with loops, for loop, etc. You can we can touch upon subprograms and functions, which obviously is the very basic fundamentals of all programming languages. Okay, now eligibility and the certification, I'll just talk about that because many people have asked about it in the things. Minimum qualification is 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. At this age you can have an entry. Even BTech, we have BTech people, MTech people who wish to learn something from this basic course. Certificate of participation will be issued to all candidates who have attendance of 50% and above, and who completes an exit test on the last day online. So will be MCQ kind of stuff which we may decide whether we want that or not on the stage of course. Okay, see that. So IDE for Python. For this course we will be using a piece of software called Tony. Tony is a free IDE, integrated development environment that lets us write and debug Python programs. It is easy, simple for beginners. So I recommend using a version 3.2.4 so that the version of the software will match with the videos throughout this course. So you can download these versions in 3.2 by any of these links. These links are available in the LMS platform. So You can download it for your Windows and Mac. I'm using a Mac machine, so I'll be having this version in my PC. So before starting this Python programming, we will just go through very basic, because I have certain people who are in 9th standard and 10th. They all will be knowing. Still, I'll just try to make a good comparison of what is software and what is hardware. A comparison of two components of the computer. Yes, that's what we are going to do. What is hardware? Hardware is the physical component of the computer. It includes CPU, memory, storage units, input devices, output devices. What is software? Software is nothing but the instructions that tells the hardware what to do. This includes operating system, applications, utils, etc. Okay. Physical components: CPU, memory, storage devices, input, output devices. CPU performs all calculations. All these things most of you know, but still I just want to brush up all these things before we crash land into the Python basics and other things. Controls other components of the computer. Memory stores the data and instructions. Storage devices store the data for a long-term use. Input devices allows the user to interact with the computer. Mouse, keyboards are the input devices. Now the touch screen is a dual input and output device. Both it can take input and it can display outputs. Output device display information to the user, obviously. Software instructions that tells the hardware what to do. I want to perform some mathematical calculation. I am using a calculator software. So calculator tells the hardware to do what. It is written in a programming language that the computer can understand. Types are different: applications, operating system, utils that perform file management, virus scanning, disk fragmentation, etc., etc., etc. So these are the basic software knowledge, software things which we already know. So Python is obviously a programming language which makes us enable to do certain things. We will go through it in the course of the our lectures. So differences: hardware is physical, you can touch it, you can see it. Software is not physical, you cannot touch it or see it. Hardware is tangible, it has a physical form. Software is intangible, it doesn't form a physical form. Hardware is expensive, it costs hundreds and thousands of dollars because it is a physical stuff. So software is relatively inexpensive, it can cost anywhere from few dollars to hundreds of dollars. Basically it is written on a computer which enables you to do something. So similarities: both are essential for the computers to function. Without hardware there is no computer. Without software there is no way to use a computer. That's it. Both can be upgraded. Hardware can be upgraded by adding new components. Software also can be upgraded with the newer versions. Both can be damaged. How you can damage a hardware? You can physically damage it, cause electrical damage. Software can be damaged by viruses, malwares, and user errors. Okay. So these are the similarities. So what is the conclusion of the lecture is that hardware and software are two essential components of the computer. They work together to allow users to perform tasks. Both can be upgraded and can be damaged also. It's important to understand the difference between both of these things. Okay. So this is what basic thing you should be understanding. So now you have a PC in front of you, and that is the hardware you have, and now we are going to install Python software on it using a IDE called Tony, and then we will work on that. Happy learning. Thank you.